What is up, my crazy beautiful Verticonians? My name is Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Jurassic World, the game. Guys, I've been away for a couple of days. I've not actually been away. I've just been chilling out for a bit. I've just taken a few days off, and I know that's a bit out of context, especially when I keep going back and going away, coming back. That's what I meant to say. But essentially, my goal at the moment is to get 4 to 7 videos in a week. I don't think I hit the criteria last week, but I'm going to this week. Got some time off, so I've got plenty of time to record. Yeah, pardon me. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this pack open, because it's going to annoy me that I keep seeing it flash up. Oh, yay. Yay, stuff. Woo! Stuff that is considerably not enough for what we need it for. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the missions viewed at. So, currently, I was slacking kind of Jurassic World the game. I've done quite well in regards to the DNA. So as you can see, we've got to get to the Dominator League and win the Dominator League. And I didn't really want to win the Dominator League because I wanted to get better prizes. But an Indominus Rex can be sold for 13,500. So it's still not bad for DNA wise. So we're going to do it. DNA, and then I think looking at the actual tournament itself, let me have a look. Here we go. So 500 bucks, 500. So you got 50% of getting bucks or coins, and then 25 bucks or DNA, then 25%. Whereas this prize, you get 5,000 or 1,000, 5,000 or 1,000, but then you've got the double thing. So really, you could be looking at like 1,000 bucks, whereas on the other one, you could be looking at up to, probably 1,000 as well. So, potato, I guess. Let's go ahead and see the result with this guy. Yeah, not surprised at all. We're just going to leave him in for the time allocated. And today's episode is all going to be about doing the tournament, guys. It's too early for me to be actually doing anything else. I've got the VIP event, but it's just not worth it. So we're going to do the tournament. I am still in the Survivor League. I managed to get to the Predator League before being hoofed out. And I think, I might be wrong, but probably later on today, because the tournament's on for another 3 days, we're probably going to get a few more different things for the tournament, like, get to Dominator League again, or get to Hunter League, because, Hunter League, what am I about? Predator League, and it might even say win a few battles, or, win something from this prize wheel, so we've actually got a nice chance of doing something, so I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and do our race. So if you haven't raced me before, what you need to do is you need to be in full screen, exit full screen, like the video, then re-enter full screen, and the time it takes me to get this guy up to the maximum level that he can be. I'm going to give you guys a head start because I've not done that in the past, and I need to let you guys know that you do not need to leave the like on the video. Please only leave the like on if you feel the video deserves it. If you don't, feel free to unlike it or even dislike it. Just tell me why down below. Anyway, on the count of 3, we're going to get started. You're going to get started when I say go, okay? I'm then going to say 1, and then I'm going to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. 1, me. And easy peasy. I don't doubt I probably beat the majority of you guys, and if I did beat you, comment down below letting me know, and if you beat me, feel free to comment down below, bragging and maybe throwing in the casual insult. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this tournament. As you can see, I've been using quite a lot of different things for it, and I've really come to terms with the fact I really don't need to use my best ones in large amounts, but to speed it up, it's entertainment value if you go to, it completely drags like hell if I go super slow. Also, guys, I just want to give a shout out to every single one of you that's viewed and subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, also too, because we have hit 12,000 subscribers. We hit it last week, I think maybe the week before, pretty sure it was last week, so I'm so super happy about that. I can't even put into words how happy that has made me, because I went to 10,000 last year, or maybe the year before, but I've not really budged since then. That's because I've not been active. When I was active, you guys were unreal, and you still are unreal. All of your comments, all of the support you're showing me, the likes, the comments, it's a nice feeling, guys. And I gotta say thank you to every single one of you. If you can't tell, but notice I can't keep saying "what," because if I say it properly, I've got like a cough coming up, and it's really helping. Oh, Zalmoxies, you can't do squat. Yeah, I'm really probably best to start throwing in 2 Schwangosauruses and something medium rare. Medium rare, not like a steak, I mean like not too strong, not too weak. The reason being is it'll probably get me more points, so I'm probably gonna have to start doing that, because otherwise I'm just gonna get stuck, keep getting 20. And as you can see, I didn't even budge. I didn't even get into the next league, but to be fair, because the tournament's longer, you haven't got to worry about, leaving it to the last 3 or 4 days. So I had a little bit of an impact beforehand. So if you can get it to the last 3 or 4 days, what you can do is you can then gradually keep smashing it out like I plan to. So let's just go to the far right and go, hey, first time I'd ever be considering that. And then let's go all the way over here and get us something reasonable, but not too powerful. I think Metaposaurus can sweep. We'll soon find out. He will be able to sweep considering the fact we're going to be able to get a nice, tidy little reserve for him. So there's that to think about. Let's have a look here. We have, there's no pterosaurs. Even if they were, looking at their quality, he would have been fine. Or she, you know, they, let's be gender neutral on the basis that we don't actually know what gender this, sex this dinosaur is. So, let's go ahead and stick in tree reserves, because tree reserves are always good, save the planet and whatnot. And to just do it already. Yep, of course he swapped, because he's like, oh, I should take him down quicker. No, you can't. You're going to do the same amount of damage. I'm going to go for 2 blocks. He can kill me in 1 very easily, so if he goes for 3 or 4 here, which I'm hoping he does, because that will eliminate any reserve problems. He didn't, so not an issue. We're going to go for 4 reserves, 4 attacks to goad him into attacking us, because if he's got any more than 5, which I don't think he will actually. Wait, 3 if they can remember. Actually, no, he might. I think he does. I think he has 2, 1, oh, yeah, 1, nailed it, first try. So he's got 5. So what do you think he's going to do? He's going to attack with 5, yeah, of course he is. So, now, this is going to be a sweep very, very easily. Like, the only one thing I really don't like about the tournaments is that Ludia still hold on to the fact that it's PvP, you're not playing bots, we're certain of it. Look at these people's profile pictures, that should sell it to you. Oh, the occasional disconnect, congratulations. No, guys, I appreciate the disconnects, I really do. I like the fact that you put in a random chance of winning without having to do anything. But, and here is the big but coming here, and I prefer speeding things up. I can't do any of the speed ups when I do my power moves, and I haven't got this twice as fast battle pace. And I think if they actually came clean, like, yeah, you're right, you know what, this is it. They could implement that. At the end of the day, like, I don't know. I guess the reason they don't, that, you know, they would never ever consider player versus player, and I understand the reasoning entirely, is because of hackers. But James made a really good point on his video the other day on Jurassic World Live, like, just stick them in a separate leaderboard. Or, you know, remove them from player versus player features. So, you know, if someone's got anything over, I don't know, like 4 or 5 million DNA, and that's probably pushing it. They're a hacker. So just remove them from the player versus player stuff, or, you know, put them in their own tournament. I don't know. Make them play bots. And I know that's a big server-wide demand, though, for player versus player. So it would be incredibly costly. But trust me, these guys are making plenty of moolah. Plenty of moolah. Anyway, let's see what we get on the spin wheel. My prediction is nothing good. No bad. I do like the fact VIP mystery packs are in here, but I have noticed that every other pack has gone bye-bye. So, yeah, that's not fun. That's definitely not fun. Anyway, we're gonna go with Pterodastra, or Pterodastroyer, as we endearingly call him. I don't really think it's a term of endearment if you're literally calling him a killing machine, but you know. A terror-inducing killing machine. Now that's the sort of pet I would like in my aviary. I don't have an aviary, but I would get one for him. So, oh no. Whatever should I do? Oh, there we go. And then we're going to go into Darwinopterus. Like, there's so many now, it's starting to get confusing. But yeah, Darwinopterus, there we go. His attack is pitiful, it is low level. We had been a little bit like level 10, maybe even level 15, or 11 above, sorry. We could have been facing what we deem as a challenge, but I don't deem it as a challenge at this point. In fact, I think I screwed myself over by taking it down and allowing a Quetzalcoatlus to take over. No, I really didn't. But he's got 4 attacks now, and he still can't kill me. So let's see what he does with them, because if he goes for he's gone for 1, which means he's probably got 3 blocks, but he might not. But I think the tournament follows the old rules, which means he will. He didn't. He's got 2 reserves, taking him to 5, which I think might be enough to kill me. But then Tishangosaurus, level 1, for what it's worth, can still put a punch in there. And he didn't, so we won. Oh, so that means he couldn't have killed me. That's partially because he didn't know I had reserves. So the bots, when you're playing bots in like non-PvP based stuff, well, in fact that's a lie. Everything but a tournament, because a tournament's not got any of the new rules, and they do that to prevent the block glitch and so on and so forth. It basically follows the old rules, which is if they go for an attack, they're going to put it in block, and if they don't, they're going to put, they'll put 1 in block or 2 in block, and then the rest in reserve. And it might sound absolutely bonkers to go on that assumption, but then on the basis of that as well, what they will do is they will not attack you unless they know, like, oh, this is a reasonable time to attack. Whereas bots know, if you've got 4 blocks and you needed 5, but you sacrificed that extra 1 for a reserve, the bots will know. And so I like the fact that they have got different playability factors in different, like, fights, if you will. I think Ankylodochus can definitely handle himself. We're only just going to have a problem if we have a Ceratosaurus or something with a bit of a health. It won't be much of a problem, it'll just mean a bit of a delay, which will be a pain in my sphincter. So I would not like that. Okay, no, yeah, we've got this. Sorry, in my throat, as I said. Cough build up. It's the heat. It really is so warm. Obviously, I know that I've got a lot of fans from across the world, so a lot of you will be like, that's not heat. And I'll be like, I agree, but it is to me. So I think it's probably about time for story time, actually. So, in fact, no, let's just ignore the story time for certain details of it. But there are certain details I do want to share with you. So I once went down with heat exhaustion. I almost died. Turns out my body's got quite a weird set of thermal regulation, so I overheat quite quickly, so I have to drink lots of water. And I can tan, I don't burn, I'm short, and I have a receding hairline. So genetics kind of gave me a double downplay. But I can live with the ones I got. And but yeah, no, I almost died. And whilst I was delirious, I thought I was possessed. So I was dragging people across the room. I was throwing up, screaming, "Cover the plug holes! Cover the plug holes! It will escape! It will escape! The demon will escape!" And honestly, guys, it's kind of hilarious to think that like heat exhaustion is such an awful thing. It kills people all across the world, but it is, and don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make light of that situation, but I find it funny that for anything of that to happen to me, I get the delirious state. And of course, not only do I get the delirious state, I get the delirious state where I make a right prat of myself, and not the good type of prat, like Chris Pratt. We're talking prat. And I end up just turning into a waffler who thinks he's possessed, so yeah, that's always funny. I swear I tapped finish 3 times there and it didn't work. Oh look, food. Completely, disgustingly small amounts of food. Like, Ludia, I thought you would have listened by now. The fact that they've nerfed everything, like, so much recently, like, you don't get legendary packs, you get what do you call packs, like golden rewards, and I don't know what that affects in the great scheme of things, but I just feel like they are slowly but surely just trying to make sure this game lasts longer by making it even harder to get any further, so new players are going to be finding it much more difficult. And I appreciate why they're doing that. They want it to be able to last, they want to be able to have new players to have the same long experience, but they need to understand that, I'm not saying this game is dying, but it's definitely in its second half of its life. And I would say we're getting towards endgame with super hybrids. Not that we'll ever have one anytime soon, Ludia. All I would suggest is, when a tournament runs by, or a weekend event, or a boss battle, throw in the chance to win up to 500, if not 1,000 SDNA. And yeah, people would be not only taking part, people would be re-downloading the game like, oh, if I get back on this weekend, oh look, they've got a Bucks deal on. And I'm not saying, I completely support the whole marketing of the stuff or price, so on and so forth, but Ludia has to make money to be able to keep the games running. So if they thought about it, I mean, like the Tapjoy deals they do are amazing. I mean, there was a thing to put a £5 deposit down on a website, and I did it, and I got 4,600 bucks in. It would have been 4,600 in Jurassic World Alive, but the offer was actually 1.5 times because they had a weekend event on, and that meant I got 6,000 or something. So it's like 4,200, and it was like 6,300. So that allowed me to get a unique pack, which got me over 9,000 Velociraptor DNA. Something I still can't really use at this point, but it's allowing me to build up so that I can get the Indoraptor. At the moment, my favourite creature in Jurassic World Alive, looks-wise, that I'm so striving for, is Magnapirita. Every time I see an Irritator, every time I see a Pyroraptor, every time I see a Dimetrodon, I prioritize it. I go, right, it's, 2 minutes down the road, I'll walk to it. 10 minutes down the road, I'll walk to it. Even if it means I'm taking a complete different detour to where I'm usually going, as long as it's not like delaying me getting to work, getting home, nothing like that, I'm going to take it. It doesn't matter. If I'm going out for a walk in this gorgeous weather, though, yes, I said I'm not great with the heat, I still enjoy it because I don't burn. Yeah, it's just great. I love playing Jurassic World Live, and I love playing Pokemon Go again. I think I downloaded it last in March, Pokemon Go, so I downloaded it again for March, because I was like, oh, March, we're going to Sweden, let's just get it. Now, I'm not going to get the Indominus Rex pack, let's not be silly. Let's download it again, see what it's like. So download it again, having so much fun, and they brought out research tasks, they were so much fun. We've done all these different events recently, and this week we're getting a smash grabbing total of 4 different XP boosters and a lucky egg booster. Wait, actually no, I think 4 was including the lucky egg, so ignore me there, I might be wrong. So that's nuts. That is absolutely freaking nuts. And next week we got to unlock more, and that'll be given to us the following week, and then so on and so forth. That is so awesome. Anyway, let's not get distracted too much from the game. Guys, as you may notice, today is July the 2nd. I'm uploading on the same day. I'm recording it because I want to get a Jurassic World the game up before I start putting any more Jurassic World Evolution. We're going to start doing Jurassic World Live soon, so there's that to look forward to. I'm thinking of face cam, so we'll do that at home. I'll get loads of stuff. I'm thinking of just for the first episode though, I don't want to start till I've got like 3 or 4 epic or rare incubators ready to hatch. So we've got quite a lot of time for that. And then we've got Pokemon Quest coming. I'm going to be recording Pokemon Quest iOS, that is, so I can't wait to start recording that. I've seen so many people play it and it looks like such a fun time killer. But we're going to go ahead and get the last battle done now, so we're going to go ahead and stick 2 of these Ceratosaurus in, one level 20, one level 1. And then we'll go ahead and stick in a Shangosaurus as well. But we've got loads coming out, and this week I've got like 3 more Jurassic Evolution videos pre-filmed. I'm going to record another 6 to 9, bare minimum. Record 3 to 4 more Jurassic World games, and record at least 1 to 2 Pokemon Quest, and potentially Pokemon Jurassic World Live, depending on how I feel. But I'm really looking forward to this week. It's going to allow me to get not only an advantage, it's going to allow me to get a head start in regards to the rest of this week. I've not actually seen Ludia's plans for this week actually, so I'm really curious to see what they're going to do with what events we've got this week, because obviously the tournament runs out I think Wednesday or Thursday, so we've actually got plenty of time to keep that up. So I wonder what we're going to get this Friday. I don't think we're going to get any boss events or a tournament. We have come out of June now, and June was like Jurassic June. We had I think it was March Madness, or maybe March Madness, so maybe May Madness, I can't remember. I think it is March. So we've gone past their main release points now and their main focuses. So I'm really looking forward to the next couple of months, because I think probably within 2 to 3 weeks Indoraptor will be available. The reason I'm saying that is because Ludia in the past have released things that you can't gain access to straight away, and they usually realise how they got massive surge of people coming and playing it again, recording it again, like paying money again, and it just started to die out. So what they do is they do the thing that I did in Jurassic World Evolution. They ride the momentum. They wait till it gets to its peak, maybe even a slight dip, and then they just throw it back out, and then they get back on their peak momentum, and it will die out for a few months, and then they'll release something else. So Ludia, much as I discredit you for goddamn not releasing the Indoraptor, it is a smart play, and I can appreciate that. Anyway, guys, on the back of the fact we just got another 1,200 food. Seriously, Ludia, sort that out. I would like to say thank you all so much for every single piece of support you've thrown me in the last, I think it's like 4 years now. I opened the channel in 2014. I don't think I started uploading until 2015 properly. So it has been 3 years and a bit. I think it's actually been 3 years, 2 months, 3 years, 3 months like that. So it has been crazy, considering the fact we started off with Gary's mod getting like 12 views, and then Orcs Must Die, and then Jurassic World the game. Since then, Jurassic Craft, everything. We hit 12,000 subscribers. Today's my birthday. I'm having a fantastic day already. It's only 11 AM, and I want to let you all guys know that you're all pretty cool. Okay, don't let anyone tell you you're not cool, because you're fairly cool, and as cool as dorks and geeks can be, because let's face it, we're the in trend now. In all seriousness though, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day, and ta-ra!